I'm John Stashauer with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Panthers and Colts wrapped up the first week of the NFL preseason with a Sunday matinee in Indianapolis. Colts owner Jim Irsay, during today's broadcast, said the team is not looking to trade for a veteran quarterback, even if Carson Wentz isn't ready for the first two games. Second-year Colts QB Jacob Eason looking to grab the reins of the offense until Wentz returns from his foot injury, completed 15 of 21 passes for 183 yards as the Colts defeated the Panthers 21-18. NFL Network's Tom Pelissero reporting that Jordan Love's MRI today came back clean after the Packers quarterback injured his throwing shoulder in Saturday's preseason game against the Texans. Kurt Benkert will get the start against the Jets if Love can't go next Saturday. And Washington wideout Curtis Samuel made his first appearance on the practice field this offseason after being activated off the team's pup list. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
For the ones standing guard, for the eagle-eyed, for the knights in shining armor, and for all those who support them. We are Grainger, your experienced safety partner, offering supplies and solutions for every industry, committed to helping keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call clickgrainger.com/safety or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Napa know-how.
Right now, a 5-quart jug of Napa Full Synthetic Motor Oil is just $18.99. It keeps your engine from breaking down without breaking the bank. Yep, a 5-quart jug of Napa Full Synthetic for $18.99 is not just a great deal. It's the break you've been waiting for. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating locations does not include state local taxes or recycling fees. Advertised sales price may not be available in some states. Offer ends 8/31/21.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. Gene, it's a Monday, 16th day of August, 2021.
All day long, for sure.
Yeah, we're halfway through the month of August.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah, that's a good thing. We're heading downhill out of summer.
Away from heat, is that right?
Well, that's kind of the way I look at it.
Away from the dreaded heat. Yeah, about this time of the summer, you're saying, okay, we're ready for this to change.
Yeah, and a sure sign, football starts this Friday night.
Yeah, and that's always an indicator of where we are in the grand scheme of time, so.
Yeah, to me, it's a bit early, but I'm not the one that was out there, with 2-a-day practices and 110 degrees.
Yeah, that's a good way. That's a weight reduction program if I ever heard of one.
Do you remember them?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
yes.
We didn't have the 100-degree heat, but we had the 90 degrees with 90% humidity.
Humidity. You're not your best friend.
No. Oh, well. Let's see. We mentioned today is August 16th. What happened on this date in history? Well, I'm glad you asked, because on this date in 1954, Sports Illustrated was published for the very first time.
1954?
Yep.
I didn't realize it was that long ago.
I probably got my subscription, the first one, probably in about 1960.
Okay. Well, it's been a lot longer than I thought.
Okay. And the swimsuit edition,
Well, nobody gets that magazine for that anyway.
Well,
I mean, why did
Are you ready for birthdays?
I'm ready.
Okay, actor Gary Clark. He was in Hondo, also on The Virginian on TV. He's 88.
I don't
Actress
remember.
Julie Newmar is 88. Actor, singer Ketty Lester, 87. Actor Anita Gillette, 85. Actor Bob Balaban is 76. Actor Leslie Ann Warren, 75. Actor Marshall Manesh is 71. Actor Reginald Valjean is 69. Actor Jeff Perry, 66. Actor Laura Innes, 64. Actor Angela Bassett, 63. Oh, Madonna is 63. Actor Timothy Hutton, 61. Actor Steve Carroll is 59. Actor Seth Peterson, 51. Actor Cam Jagardette is 39. Actor Kristen Milotti is 36. Actor Sean Pyfrom is 35. And actor Cameron Monaghan is 28. We got local birthdays, too. Let's celebrate our birthdays. Happy birthday, Andrea Franco, Francisco Morgia, RJ Jesse, Sabrina Fernandez, Benito Robles, Thomas Gilkinson, Carlos Alvarado, Yesenia Cristobal, Josie Ramirez, Becky Mesa, Jonathan Conant, Juliana McCormick, Brandon Sanders, Jeanette Rivas, Joanne Flores, Martha Garibaldi, Memo Gonzalez, Maria Alvarado, Rafael Garcia, Sandy Vogel, and Mary Ellis Moore. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, you made it through the rain yesterday, right?
Yeah, I did. That was quite a storm, huh?
Well, yeah. Pretty much good enough just to move the dust around on the car, right?
That'll be just fine. Just fine.
And George said he got no rain in Calapat.
Okay, so we have the north end of the valley covered. I hear, though, that they're having some over in the Yuma area. I don't know about south of us towards Calexico and Mexicali.
Earlier this morning, as I was coming in, you could see some rain over in the east, as well as some lightning.
Okay, over in the east. Well, that would have to be over close to where Yuma is, then.
Pretty much along the river. I haven't seen... Ogilvie Road is still open. So is Highway 78, so it must not have been a whole lot of rain.
Yeah. Well, did they just reopen Ogilvie, or has it made it through this time without being closed?
I don't know. I think, every time it rains, Ogilvie closes, right?
Well, something like that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As well as usually portions of Highway 78.
That's the other one. 78 and Ogilvie Road.
So Ogilvie is open. At least it was.
10 minutes ago.
Yes. Yeah, but if the humidity goes up a little bit more, there'll be some of those wild burros out in that area that will probably cluster around the roadway.
Yeah, and you want to give them their space, too.
Yeah, you don't want to run into one of them.
No, it's not pretty.
No. For either your car or the burro.
Either one. Big zero, a goose egg for both.
Yes. Oh, well. So exciting weekend other than the rain, right?
Absolutely. I had to go outside to see it. 7 inches, okay, there and there. I mean, those drops, about every 7 inches, one fell.
Yes.
And then that was it.
Pretty much. Yeah, and it was kind of sporadic. I think parts of El Centro got a little bit more than other parts.
Yeah, I'm sure if we checked with some folks, we'd find out that that's the case.
Yes. Okay. We've got real news. Are you ready?
We do.
We're going to jump in with a look at World and California news headlines, brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report as Afghanistan falls to the Taliban. Panicked people mob Kabul's airport. CBS's Roxana Sabiri is in Afghanistan.
The desperation is undeniable today at Kabul's airport. Video posted online show people trying to climb onto a U.S. military plane as it was taking off. Other clips appear to show those who couldn't hang on falling to a certain death.
CBS's Cammie McCormick says evacuation flights were briefly halted. The Pentagon's sending another 1,000 troops to aid the 5,000 already stationed there.
Once U.S. troops secure the airport, evacuation flights will continue. That could involve thousands of people, including Americans who didn't heed the warnings to get out or couldn't. The Biden administration doesn't know how many Americans are still in the country.
The UN Secretary General's just urged countries to take in Afghan refugees. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan telling CBS this morning President Biden's likely to address the nation soon. CBS News special report. I'm Vicki Barker.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news: Afghanistan falling to the hands of the Taliban while concern mounts for those still there who are either from the U.S. or helped our efforts there. Heidi Kuhn is CEO of San Rafael-based Roots of Peace, which employs nearly 400 Afghanis to replace landmines with agricultural crops, but now is trying to get her workers to safety.
And especially the women with the catastrophic, unspeakable assaults that are happening to them right now.
Those battling the massive Dixie Fire in Northern California say they're throwing every possible resource at it.
We have assigned 6,550 firefighters, 576 fire engines, 198 dozers, 91 crews, and 20 helicopters.
And also with CAL FIRE, the blaze growing over the weekend of more than 554,000 acres. Concert promoter Live Nation announcing fans at all of its events must either be vaccinated against COVID or show a negative test beginning October 4th. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today.
Microban 24 protects against Staphylococcus aureus and Enterobacter aerogenes bacteria, but does not provide 24-hour protection against viruses. Every time you touch a surface, you leave behind bacteria. Use Microban 24 sanitizing spray to keep surfaces sanitized all day. Spray on hard surfaces to kill 99.9% of bacteria and viruses initially, including the virus that causes COVID-19. Microban 24 keeps killing bacteria for 24 hours, touch after touch. When used as directed, Microban 24, touch after touch, it doesn't give up.
Let's start with everyone out there looking to catch up on some much-needed summer fun. Narrow it to all those summer fun seekers who got caught without sunscreen. Oh, for you, Walgreens now offers delivery in as little as 1 hour. From sunscreen to bug spray to snacks and toys, Walgreens makes it easy to get the essentials you need quickly so you can keep your summer going.
Right now, buy 2, get 1 free on all 12-pack soft drinks. Of equal or lesser price, valid through 8/21. Restrictions apply. See Walgreens.com for details.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 2 locations in the valley. One in Brawley at the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive. The other on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
Well, the latest numbers have been released by the County Public Health Department concerning COVID-19. According to the report, active cases of COVID-19 are down to 201. Hospitalizations are up to 20. COVID-19 positive patients in intensive care remains at 7. Officials confirmed or continue to be recommending residents that are not vaccinated to do so as soon as they can. The total number of vaccine doses administered in Imperial County is now nearly 228,000. Imperial County community vaccine clinics are held at the Veterans Memorial Hall in Imperial, and that continues every Tuesday and Thursday until the end of the month. The hours are from 8:30 a.m. till 12 noon and from 1 till 4:30 p.m. Walk-ins are welcome. No appointments are necessary. Vaccinations are also available at local pharmacies, clinics, and private caregivers. The vaccinations are free. Well, CBP releases operational update. It's for July of 2021. The full update is available on the Customs and Border Protection website. During July, the CBP encountered 154,288 illegal migrants. 12,672 were in the southwest border region. The majority of the encounters were single adults, down 6% from June. Encounters of unoccupied children increased 24%. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane service advisor. Now we're talking the best brands available: Michelin, Continental, Pirelli, Dunlap, Kelly, Bridgestone, and more. And we're talking the best price. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
U.S. Border Patrol agents rescued 8 undocumented individuals in the Ocumba Wilderness region early Friday morning. The incident occurred at approximately 12:40 a.m. when El Centro Sector Dispatch received a call from the Mexicali Police Department dispatch regarding a group of individuals who illegally crossed into the U.S. and were then in distress. MPD stated that the 8 individuals, consisting of 4 adults and 4 minors, were without water. One of the minor individuals was believed to have a fever. El Centro Station Dispatch notified agents working in the field of the distress call, provided a contact number of an individual within the group, and the latest GPS coordinates. Agents responded and began the search of the group. At approximately 12:50 a.m., the air crew visually located the group about 100 feet north of the U.S.-Mexico border. Within 10 minutes, at approximately 1 a.m., HPU responded to the area and located the group of 8 individuals, all nationals, out of Honduras. And finally, the Small Business Development Center has some help for Imperial Valley businesses struggling with the pandemic. The Small Business Development Center is a source of information on the new tax credits for small and medium-sized businesses, as well as webinars on topics helping businesses survive. SBDC has partnered with the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation to provide no-cost personal protective equipment, or PPE, supplies. The PPE include N95 and KN95 masks, face shields, and hand sanitizer. Businesses, they can contact the Imperial Valley Small Business Development Center for information and to reserve PPE supplies. Call 760-312-9800. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
1 to get ready.
We're ready.
2 to get set.
Tables are set.
And 3 to go.
Let's go.
Burgers and Beer is ready for you. We are open, and our meals are fresh and made to your order. We are set. Our tables are set. Our condiment trays are fresh, stocked, and chilled. Our doors are open, and it's go time. Come in and enjoy all your favorites at Burgers and Beer. The bacon is sizzling, the fries are frying, the burgers are cooking, and all the beverages are ice cold. It's a good day at Burgers and Beer.
Page 2 of the local news and in-depth weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, auto and home insurance as well.
Continuing with more local news, Pioneers Memorial Hospital responds to new guidelines. They have announced new visitor guidelines. Pioneers Hospital officials say they are due to the recent State Department of Public Health orders related to COVID-19. Visitors at PMH are being asked to follow the limited and temporary public health requirements as established by the state. All visitors must show proof of full vaccination. Unvaccinated or partially vaccinated must show proof of a negative test for the virus stated within the last 72 hours at the time of the visit. Visitors must be 16 years and older. All visitors must wear a face mask covering. All visitors must be screened and be issued a pass. Visitation hours will be from 11 to 5 p.m. daily, and 2 designated visitors will be allowed per patient. Officials say compassion exceptions can be evaluated by PMH staff on a case-by-case basis for end-of-care, cancer care, special needs, disabled, and pediatric patients. The guidelines are only in effect at the hospital and are not for those seeking care at other PMH facilities. Well, a sergeant out of Yuma receives a Hero Award. It was presented by Congressman Paul Gosar. Thursday, the congressman presented Yuma County Sheriff Sergeant Edgar Guerrera with the 2021 Law Enforcement Unsung Hero Commendation. The sergeant received the award for his outstanding service and selfless contributions to the citizens of Yuma County. Sergeant Guerrera began his career as a deputy in 2009. He worked his way through the ranks. In 2016, he was reported to sergeant. 2019, he was entrusted with the developing and spearheading of a new intelligence unit for the ICSO. The unit has been cultivated into a vital asset that facilitates the Yuma County Sheriff's Office and partner agencies to conduct improved and collaborative intelligence-based investigations. Well, a special meeting is coming up, a special meeting of the IID Board of Directors. The meeting will be held this morning. It will be in closed session in the IID auditorium in response to the pandemic and consistent with executive orders. Some or all of the Board of Directors may attend the meeting electronically or telephonically. The closed session will be a conference with legal counsel to discuss anticipated litigation in the water department. The meeting will be called to order at 9 this morning. If the board takes any action during the meeting, it will be announced publicly at the end of the closed meeting. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, active monsoon weather will persist into the middle part of the week, creating daily chances for showers and thunderstorms. The chances are reduced across the area as early as Wednesday afternoon, but especially by Thursday. Much drier conditions are then anticipated by the weekend, with temperatures eventually warming back to normal readings. 100, the high yesterday, 83 our low. Sunny today with a high near 107. Feels like values as high as 114. South-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 85. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high near 107. Heat index values as high as 111. South wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 83 degrees downtown, 70% relative humidity, wind out of the west-northwest 10 to 15 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, and Medicare supplemental coverage.
High school football returns to AM 1230. Join Carol Buckley and John Driffel as they bring you the action of the Central Spartans and the Southwest Eagles. John and Carol will feature the best matchup weekly on KXO AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. High school football is brought to you by
Imperial Valley College, McNeese Mart, the original Town Pump and Brownies Diner in Brawley.
And we'll be on the air this Friday evening. It's Southwest hosting the Holtville Vikings. We've got a look at Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Padres whipped the Diamondbacks. Yeah, they got a couple of hits. Fernando Tatis started in right field, got 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Padres 8, Diamondbacks 2. Angels atop the Astros 3-1. Braves nipped the Nationals 6-5. Reds rolled over the Phillies 7-4. Brewers beat the Pirates 2-1. Red Sox outlasted the Orioles 6-2. Marlins topped the Cubs 4-1. Indians shut out the Tigers 11-0. Yankees clobbered the White Sox 5-3. Cardinals over the Royals 7-2. Twins edged the Rays 5-4. Rangers ripped the Athletics 7-4. Giants over the Rockies 5-2. Blue Jays beat the Mariners 8-3. And the Dodgers dominated. They beat the Mets 14-4.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
NFL football yesterday. It was the Chiefs outlasting the 49ers 19-16. And the Colts over the Panthers 21-18. Oh, Saturday on FM 107.5. If you tuned in, you heard the Raiders roll. They beat the Seahawks 27. And Roger Federer will miss the U.S. Open. He'll be sidelined for what he says will be many months because the 40-year-old Federer needs a third operation on his right knee. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Americans are extremely worried about the Delta variant and the spike in COVID-19 cases. A key survey of consumer confidence plunged in August below where it was in April of 2020, when the first COVID-19 outbreak slammed the brakes on the U.S. economy. The University of Michigan said that its influential consumer sentiment index plunged 13.5% from July to August and hit a level of 70.2. That's the most bearish reading for this measure since December of 2011. Meanwhile, prices shot up like a rocket earlier this year on used cars, jumping some 30% between March and June, according to the Consumer Price Index. Before the recent run-up in used car prices, which started last fall, the biggest three-month rise in prices was only a 12% jump in 1974. But a little bit of good news, as it appears that used car prices will be dropping as they've edged up just a little bit. You might not see the change immediately, but lower prices are coming. Red across the board, the Dow down 152 points, S&P 500 off 28, the NASDAQ down 195 points, gold up $12.20 an ounce, oil off $1.69 a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
It will be sunny today with a high near 107, heat index values as high as 114. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 85. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high near 106. Heat index values as high as 111. South wind degrees, 5 to 10 miles an hour. 84 degrees, 66% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 56 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News brought to you by the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kafin. Thousands of Afghans jam the airport in Kabul now that the Taliban is in power. There's word of 7 deaths there. The U.S. commander the American evacuation. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
The chaos isn't just inside the airport and on the tarmac. Outside, angry crowds gathered. A U.S. official says American troops will spend today focused on securing the airport, and additional forces will continue to flow in. Flights were temporarily halted at one point.
I'm Stephen Portnoy. The president's national security advisor says Mr. Biden has not yet put a definitive time on an address to the nation. But Jake Sullivan tells CBS News he expects such an address would happen soon. Mr. Biden has remained at the Camp David presidential retreat since Friday and was expected to stay there until Wednesday. Aides say he's been regularly briefed there via video conference, but he's left it to his Secretary of State and other advisors to explain and defend his drawdown decision.
Now to Haiti, where cranes are in use to move huge chunks of debris in the search for any earthquake survivors. CBS's Vladimir Dutier in Port-au-Prince.
It is a state of emergency here. A nation crushed under the weight of yet another natural disaster. Hospitals are overwhelmed by incoming patients as rescue workers search for survivors under mounds of concrete and debris.
And the island's now getting hit by a tropical depression. Jerry Chandler is the country's civil protection director.
We are bracing for grace, so we have to have a contingency so we can address the people that, out of fear, stay out of their houses and sleep out on the streets.
Well, plenty of COVID precautions in Los Angeles with schools open today. This parent says her children are ready, but will be careful.
They've been apprehensive through this whole thing as well, and they feel better knowing that people will be masked and that teachers will be tested.
The government's opened an investigation into Tesla's partially automated driving system. WWJ Radio's Jeff Gilbert says it comes after a series of collisions with parked emergency vehicles.
The concern isn't the way autopilot works, it's the way it can be abused. Safety groups have complained that the name also oversells its abilities, and it's too easy for drivers to stop paying attention. Competing systems have cameras that watch drivers' eyes ties to make sure they remain on the road, something that Tesla doesn't do.
The investigation covers just about everything Tesla has sold in the U.S. since the start of the 14 model year. Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 128 points. This is CBS News.
CBS correspondent Allison Keyes goes deep into social justice issues across the nation on Kaleidoscope, a new podcast from CBS Audio. New episodes every Monday.
Tired of waking up hot and uncomfortable? Start sleeping cool on the Tempur-Breeze by Tempur-Pedic. It's engineered with a revolutionary cooling system that pulls excess heat away from your body to help you sleep deeper all night and wake up more refreshed every morning. The Tempur-Pedic Summer of Sleep ends soon. Don't miss our best offer of the year and your chance to get your best sleep of the summer. All Tempur-Pedic mattresses are on sale with savings up to $700 on adjustable mattress sets. Learn more at TempurPedic.com.
The U.S. dollar is plummeting. Protect your savings against inflation with precious metals. I'm Dinesh D'Souza for Birch Gold Group. Birch Gold Group is who I trust to help you protect your IRA or 401k with gold and silver. With thousands of satisfied customers, an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. Get a free information kit by texting the word PROTECT to 989898. Again, text PROTECT to 989898 today.
For some U.S. companies these days, it pays to have a lot of cash on hand.
Carnival is one of the companies that's not letting a lot of cash set sail. The cruise line operator currently has about $9 billion on hand, rather than its usual $2 billion, according to the Wall Street Journal. United Airlines is also flying high with plenty of cash, $23 billion, 4 times the liquidity of 2019. Second quarter earnings reports show record highs of cash, according to S&P Global, as companies consider concerning growth of COVID cases and restrictions around the world. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
Federal officials are going to declare the first ever water shortage from the Colorado River, which serves 40 million people in the West. The anticipated forecast will mean some Arizona farmers will get less water from that river next year. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
The coronavirus pandemic has affected many businesses in the Imperial Valley. The Small Business Development Center and Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation are here to help. They can assist with disaster loans and other financing, guidance on establishing a safe workplace, workforce concerns, and additional referrals. For virtual counseling services, call the Small Business Development Center, 760-312-9800. Se habla español. For more information on business resources, visit IBEDC.com. CBS News, a service of the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I always have my music on.
With Carroll Buckley.
I can't go a day without it.
12:30.